Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to your general reading. Guys, thank you so much for your likes, comments, and subscribes. If you want to book a personal reading, please follow the description box below and you'll see my email there and we'll get you appointed, okay? So the cards are pre-shuffled. Jeez, Capricorn, what a mess. Hold on. Oh my God. You want to see? Like, no. Yeah. No, there's one second. So, guys, the cards are pre-shuffled. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants us to know for Capricorn. Earth sign. Capricorn, what you got going on? Alright, let's see, Cap. So, we got the 9 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Justice card for Capricorn. You're in your energy. You're in your own state. You're in your own thing. You know, Capricorns kind of get, or even Earth signs, I feel like you can get a rep. I would say it was bad, and I'm going to go ahead and say that because the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio card is here. Because it's like you guys, earth signs are so like, your purpose is the physical success. Does that make sense? So sometimes, you know, especially Capricorn may not so much, you know, give too much of a damn about a breakup in a relationship. Of course, we all have feelings. We have the Cups card here. So it says you're in touch with your feelings. We're all human. We have a heart and we need and we want, you know, love and companion. But sometimes you guys can be real dismissive, and, you know, labeled as people who don't really give a rat's, you know, give a flying, you know, about being in or out of a relationship. Now, whether that, you know, is the truth for you personally or not, hey, but that would be your rep, and for an earth sign ultimately, because you're so good at getting one thing. You know, they say for humans also we can't all be perfect, you know what I mean? And so, well, you know, Capricorn, you seem to be kind of, you know, you seem to be okay. Some of us are at our wits' end, you know, but we know we have a lot to show for the reason why we may be cranky. Okay, we work, we're successful, we see the fruits of our loom. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, okay, why can't sometimes we be successful in other areas in life? And I want to say, you know, sometimes earth signs can have a tendency to be a little stubborn. Maybe not so much, but, you know, if your success is as physical as this pen, you're going to make sure you get this pen. But, you know, in other aspects, whereas love is concerned, it's not required for you to get this pen if this is all you know how to do. You know, you're going to see some troubleshooting problems there. Okay, so I hope that helped you. The 9 of Pentacles, your energy, of course, Capricorn. That's that independent and self-sufficient woman. I kind of picture this woman as she's out in the garden, you know, the grapes, talking with the birds, singing, graceful, you know, moving slow at her own pace, just kind of loving life or whatever, doing her hair, not doing her hair, putting the curlers in, leaving one in. I kind of picture her with the curlers in her hair, you know, walking around like with her silk robe and underwear kind of thing, no bra, house slippers or not. Nails and hair done, but the curlers, some of them are falling out. She's got lipstick on from, you know, she put it on or from last night or something. Maybe she could be hanging out with men or vice versa. You know, just a woman who's an entrepreneur, you know, independently sufficient, regardless of the success, how much success you have, how wealthy or not you are. I just picture that, you know, and someone who's prudent, someone who's not necessarily focused on, either the sex part, if you're not that one, you know, had the red lipstick on kind of vision. But if you're not that, you know, this is someone who's not necessarily focused on a relationship, because at the end of the day, they're busy and they're focused on that pen and really this kind of physical success. You know, you can't treat a person like a trinket, number one, and not that you do, but it's like love is a physical emotion, you know, so you know, those are two different aspects. And then again, you know, you're working and you're doing what you got to do, but you know, as the, you know, the hearts and things like that in there doesn't necessarily mean like loving someone. It's just about passion when you do things, when you work. I do believe that Capricorns have passion in what they do. So do earth signs, regardless if it doesn't mean with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or having optimism and love. You know, this is another aspect that I do believe this Capricorn is going out there to seek and wanting to find, and how to get another pen. But you know, like shapeshift. Okay, you want to be able to see new ways of love. You want to be able to invest in love. You want to be able to take that pentacle and invest elsewhere, because there's other things on your mind rather than just this pile of money, rather than just, you know, building your independence and your, you know, your finances. I think you want to share this with someone else. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, new opportunities and money, new opportunities, having enough money to be able to offer somewhere else, you know, accepting offers, you know, accepting new ideas, skill developing in your life. Capricorn, for you, that'll mean leveling up. So it's like in an aspect of love and an aspect of ambition and an aspect of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Do you understand what I think I said that? But, you know, leveling up. So this doesn't just mean building your franchise. Okay, so it looks like you want to offer to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or just in love. You want to be optimistic about love. You want to know what that feels like. You want to know what that looks like, to look at a cup and see it half and see it completely full with livestock in there. At the top of the deck, Three of Wands. So here's your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Now the Three of Wands is being established, like you are, Capricorn. You're already established. You already have all that you need. You already have all that you want, except for maybe this partner in love, or not even physically someone yet. Maybe you want levels to this. And you know, as Capricorns, you know, you're very, I think Capricorn, no offense, may be the most successful out of all of those earth signs there. And you know, you may have the biggest problem though still finding love, because you are the most successful, remember. So, you know, with the physical assets and success. But, you know, this is you looking and venturing out to think about what else you want to do. How else are you going to get there? Who, what, where, when, and why? What do I got to do to be able to get this, to be able to be in love, to fall in love with that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, loyalty, but ambition, planning so that it succeeds, okay? So let's go ahead and clarify that Nine of Pentacles for Capricorn. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Capricorn spirit? Tell us about this Nine of Pentacles. All right. Tell us about that Nine of Pentacles for Capricorn spirit. Okay, what do we have here? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, okay? Ooh, so that's interesting. We just opened up to the Eight of Swords through the Ten of Cups, but this is what wanted to show. So it's that you're torn. I think this Capricorn may feel, you know, let's just go with this. Capricorn represents the Devil card. You have sometimes a tendency of taking the fun, taking the light out of things. You know, when something gets a little too exciting, you just get a little, you could call that anxiety. You can call that paranoia. You can call that a lot of things that every Capricorn will share. It's kind of like you need to be the, not in a bad way, the Debbie Downer. So, you know, with your success, with your physical assets and everything, being independent, you still have to kind of come and rain on your parade. It's about excelling in what you have and bringing it into a situation. You can't come barefoot and empty-handed. You know what I'm saying? With this, though, means that there's some karma here. Maybe there's a karmic debt that you need to repay while you're feeling down and insecure. Maybe, I don't know, there's so many things, but without going to be too negative here, this is about bad karma and bad fortune and bad luck. All right, so let's see what we got at the top of the deck for that. We have the Tower card. So I feel like this is all in your head. This could be in your head. This could be past things that's happened to you, whereas relationships, or when you feel like you were just having enough to go offer somewhere, it kind of failed. Relationships failed with excuse me, an earth sign. Okay, or but it really does rain on your parade. Okay, this is your doing. But it doesn't mean that why you feel this way and what happens when you're in your most powerful, that you feel you know, bad luck. Like you feel like whatever you have to offer somewhere else is not going to work out. Okay. It doesn't necessarily say that bad luck is on your side. I think you just remember things that's happened to you in the past. Okay. The top of the deck, the 5 of Wands, you could have had some sort of conflict and arguments with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, it could have been your past relationship that's got you kind of like iffy about making your moves, right? But you know you want the 10 of Cups. Okay. But you feel vulnerable. You feel trapped. You feel like you don't know which way to go. Remember, this card is liable. She can take herself out of all those burdens that are surrounding her. They're not in front of her path. They're only but around her. Okay, so let's see what we got for this 7 of Pentacles for Capricorn. Spirit, why is the 7 of Pentacles here for Capricorn? That is the Ace of Cups. Yep, and it is upright. I saw it upright, and it's upright. Look who I got again now. Trying to go to the bottom of the deck, we have the High Front. But really who's at the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Wands. So that's who wanted to show, but this is who's here. We have here for the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. So it does talk about how you're doing what you do, what you're put here on the earth to do. Your sole character, your sole purpose, earth sign, Capricorn, is to get your money and stack and stack. I mean, you guys are probably the best at saving, the best at, you know, all that where it concerns money and getting money and everything like that. You know what I mean? Somebody thought you were broke the other day because you said so, but you were able to, like, I don't know, go on your a trip well planned and well deserved kind of thing. But anyway, so it says that you're thinking about love. It says that you're thinking about someone in particular. Okay, it could be a fellow earth sign, could be a water sign, okay, and it could very well be a fire sign. But it says that you're thinking about love. You know, you're like, damn, like like, this is not all I want to do for the rest of my life, is just be successful. I mean, geez, I mean, can we switch problems, Capricorn? But literally it's you, and you're probably up at night, you know, you're probably really tearing yourself down about this. It's like, but one moment you're here and one moment you're there, one minute you're up, one minute you're down. But you know for a fact that the thing that keeps haunting you is this love, this new opportunity. So it's not that you're so haunted by someone in the past. For some of us, it's so some of us could be haunted by someone in the past, but it's not that we want to rekindle with someone in the past. Some of us really just want to have a new love, a new option. Also, at the top of the deck, we also have the 7 of Swords. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're, you know, thinking of as well. But this is probably how you're taking care of this situation right here, how you're up and how you're down. You know, you could be going on dates too. And, you know, if you're thinking about someone in the past, this is how you're turning down new suitors. There's one thing. But I just feel like this is how you're taking on this situation. You could be very snappy. You could be very witty. You could be very just like nonchalant. Not so much, but just, you know, carte blanche, if that's a word for you. Yeah, and you're up at night and you're crying at night. Like I said, you know, it's you defeating your own mind, your own brain, your own heart's content. I just feel like you think that you're going to have bad luck. That's clear shot as day, is that you're going to have this bad luck. The only thing here that's not so clear shot in the general reading is why exactly you think you're going to have bad luck. Is it with an air, because of an air sign, because of a water sign, because of a fire sign? But this says that you are defeating your own purpose. You're defeating the reason why you feel like you want to offer somewhere else. You're defeating the passion here, and you are being given this newfound idea of what love is and what passion is, and perhaps with whom you can have. But then you just go and you like start sabotaging the situation. You know, you could start slurring all kinds of words. Then you lose your humanity and the way that it's here. You lose the passion and the love. You override it and you stab it a million times with swords, that even emotion. And then, you know, you kind of wonder why you're up at night feeling like you have bad luck. But you really need to look in the mirror and understand why. And it's really because of you. It's because of your indecisiveness. Okay, so we don't have to keep pulling out from the top of the deck. But with the 4 of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, it's neither yes, it's neither no. You know, yay or nay. But there is someone here that could be really on your brain, you know, or this is just the feeling and it's haunting you over and over to make that choice, because it's just going to keep lingering. Okay, so let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles here. There's a significant fire sign for some Capricorn here. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Capricorn? Let's get that one, okay? We're running out of time. The Moon card, the Ace of Pentacles, where you want to offer. Okay, so some of us step back into our own, you know, safe zone, comfort zone. I say that because of the Ace of Pentacles. So what we're best at is, you know, focusing in this aspect and going to achieve with this aspect. So I'm going to go fishing with this pen, basically. And so that's where some of us feel like we're going, because we're confused. You know, we don't mean to, we don't mean harm, but we're confused. We don't know which path to take. Here it says that there's only one path to take when you make this decision, or in this decision at all, that it shouldn't be too hard for you with that Ace of Cups there. And it's the remembrance of that you had bad luck with that Tower card, is to keep moving forward. Okay, we had the Judgment at the top of the deck. Okay, you do need some help. You're working real hard and you're not getting to any solutions. Okay, the Page of Cups here,